Doesn't mean because it's a meeting that will glorify God, it doesn't mean that that is the right time for you to host that meeting, for you to anchor that gathering. It does not mean. Why? Get me? Get what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying first. So I'm going to give you an instance. In the military, one joins the military and is still undergoing training, and you are not yet fit enough. You don't know how to handle weapons. You don't know how to operate weapons. You don't know how to go about some certain things, and then there is a war going on. So, and if the normal thing to do as a military man or as a military woman, they fight war, right? They defend us from war. So now there's a war going on. And if that person that is not yet properly cooked, that is not yet properly groomed, gets exposed to that war, do you think that person will survive? Most likely that person is going to lose his or her life, or going to, regret going on that battlefield. Why? Because he was not fully trained. He was not fully equipped. He hasn't been taught how it is done. He hasn't been taught how to hide from the enemy. He hasn't been taught how to defend himself when he's in the presence of terrorists. He hasn't been taught all those things. He doesn't understand how they work. Fighting and defending the people is a good thing. But that time, it was not yet his time for him to step at the battlefield. And that is just similar scenario that I can see to you listening to me, is that meeting, for the fact that it's a meeting that you know that will glorify God, does not mean that that is the right time that God wants you to go through that meeting. Because when you try to do things prematurely, it will expose you to demons that you have not yet built the capacity for you. You have not yet built that thick skin for you to be able to defend, for you to be able to withstand whatsoever that might come your way. So that is why you see some people when they do some certain things and maybe that thing costs them a lot, they tend to blame God. And one question I will always tell people like that is that, are you sure you made inquiries from God that you should go ahead with this? Like, is it God that told you, okay, my son, my daughter, I want you, host this meeting, go to this village, host this meeting, go to this village, go here, go there. Are you sure you heard it from God? For the fact it is good, doesn't mean that it is the right time for that to be done. It can be excellent, yes, but it's not yet right. It is not yet time for you to pluck that fruit. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that's basically what I'm here to tell you. So please, before you do anything, before you make any bold step, whether in business, whether in career, whether even in the work of God, whether even gathering of souls, winning of souls, hosting meeting, verify from God if that is what He wants. Because when you host a meeting and you are not fully prepared, let's say you're not fully prepared, maybe the location, God have not groomed you, you've not gone through that grooming in a way that territorial demon spirits guiding that place, you will know how to handle them, you know how to tackle them, they will not defeat you. You don't understand even how it was. Yes, there might be multitude there, might be, singing. Of course, God will accept the praise, but that is endangering yourself. Number one, because it's not your time. Trust God's timing. Whether it makes sense to you or it doesn't make sense, as far as you verify from God that this is not the time for this to happen, no matter the voices that might be telling you, oh, do it, that this is what other people are doing. It is the right time to host this thing that, whenever it comes to Ember months, that people do host this, host that. Do not listen to them. Verify from God, first of all, so as not to expose you to